Acte 1, la ville qui n'oublie pas. Je sais pas combien d'actes il y a.
Why such a crowd?
A circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
Bonjour monsieur.
A butcher.
Ah, pas bonjour monsieur.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here.
Non, je suis pas d'ici.
That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Ah,
Before and after execution.
ah,
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me, are you Polish?
Donnez une réponse
I
évasive.
was born in Warsaw, but I'm lapsed. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
Vanda, avec un W
This
aussi.
is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Premia terrora zakończyłaś. My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Poliaki. We won that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Je crois qu'il y a un problème, mais du coup je veux savoir.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
Ah ouais?
Can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
Lui demander ce qu'elle
I
suggère.
think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy.
Dire que vous auriez pu la
For
dénoncer.
instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well,
J'aime-
since you asked so nicely.
Je l'aime bien. Je l'aime bien.
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
Ok.
I'm going to take a look around.
Trouver une échappatoire. Ok. Balles de pistolet. Les balles sont chargées d'émotions, elles sont porteuses d'espoir, qu'elles sont fabriquées pour servir une cause, de peur. Car en ces temps difficiles, le sentiment atteint même les cœurs les plus braves, de détermination, marchant main dans la main avec le courage, sans qui affronter la réalité serait impossible. Chaque balle était cachée, ouais, ça on sait. Barrage policier, le barrage visant à contenir la foule pendant le rassemblement. Porte souvent une main dans la poigne, témoigne de la détermination de celui qui la contrôle. Je peux parler là?
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Non.
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Ok.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment. To arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Les gendarmes sont prêts à calmer la foule, ils n'hésitent pas à arrêter quiconque attire leur attention. Chasse à l'homme à la gare. Le sergent a eu son compte pour la journée et il aimerait rentrer chez lui. Une chasse à l'homme demande un travail conséquent qu'il n'a aucune envie de fournir. Avec un peu de chance, il pourrait se contenter d'arrêter les fauteurs de troubles et laisser les autres s'en aller. Les gens désolés semblent tout désignés pour porter le chapeau.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Poliak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
T'as pas eu... Je pense qu'on va partir comme ça. Hein. C'est pas bien, mais...
Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, sierżant. We can use anyone as an example.
Szagom marsz!
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
Next meeting?
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
Comment ça?
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Blitz's.
Perhaps. Si jamais je fais exprès d'avoir un accent anglais dégueulasse, mais c'est parce que je trouve ça drôle. Voilà. Un autre rendez-vous, l'intrépide contrebandière de munitions a proposé une entrevue chez Perk. On va chez Perk. La femme que j'ai rencontrée lors d'un incident de l'attroupement transportait des munitions en les cachant dans ses sous-vêtements. Elle n'était clairement pas à son coup d'essai, malheureusement cette fois-ci. Sa jarretière a cédé et toutes les balles sont tombées sur le trottoir. Peut-être que nos chemins se croiseront à nouveau et qu'on se retrouvera chez Perk. Chez Perk pour manger des beignets pourris à la confiture. Ça me va. Faut que j'aille où? Bonjour. Ah oui, parce qu'à la base c'est vrai que j'étais... Non mais j'avais presque oublié. J'avais presque oublié que à la base j'étais là pour l'enterrement de mon père. Voyage. Let's go. Pardon. C'est... Wanda, elle est rentrée dans l'esprit, là. Je suis plus très concentrée. Parlez?
Excuse me, what's going on here?
They're burying Satan in sacred ground.
Some of those assembled believe it to be sacrilege. Konstancja Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. What is your opinion, considering the book at your side?
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
Bah... Dire ce que j'en pense d'abord.
Please, quote me. These people, including this gentleman, are complete idiots. They all know very well that Thaumaturges are immune to death.
You don't say.
And now, if you'll excuse me.
No, you can't go any further.
Bah...
I'm
Dégagez.
asking you kindly get out of my way before things get nasty.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Oh, les relous! Provoquez la bagarre. Vous sélectionnez vous-même ou un salutor. Un aperçu de vos capacités et celle de vos saluteurs est disponible. Ok. Vous pouvez invoquer un autre saluteur à tout moment. Un cadre vert autour de l'image vous indique qu'il sera particulièrement efficace lors du combat contre un ennemi donné. Ok. Ok. Boum boum boum. Ah, les renforts ennemis sont en approche. Ah, ça m'arrange pas très bien ça. Ok. Je peux prendre l'autre truc qui restaure mes PV. Et elle a des chances de mort. Je récupère de la vie. Ah, il a... Les ennemis peuvent disposer d'un trait qui les immunise à vos attaques. Les traits sont liés à différentes dimensions et ils peuvent être désactivés. Afin de désactiver le trait d'un ennemi, attaquez-le avec un saluteur qui appartient à la même dimension que le trait en question. Sachez que si vous n'avez pas la force dimensionnelle requise, vous pouvez retirer toute sa concentration. Ok. Ah, il a un shield. Ok. Ah, c'est le pire en premier. Et je vais continuer avec full déconcentration. Aïe. Il m'a tiré dessus le méchant. Ok. Oh, wow.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary. Can we
Merci.
meet for an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
Ah, on peut faire une interview maintenant. Annonce de paroisse. Messe votive en l'honneur de Notre-Dame de Roussel, à l'intention des frères et sœurs de la confrérie. Sainte Messe qui sera suivie d'une récitation des litanies de Lorette. Ok. Avis de décès. S'en est allé rejoindre notre Seigneur, blablabla. Sa famille est endeuillée. Ok. Pierre tombale. Ah, ok. Ah, c'est dans ce côté-là. Alors, par là. Puis je vais vous parler un instant.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Oui.
Please,
Merci.
forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away?
J'étais pas là, je sais pas.
Was that his cause of death? His heart?
Je connais pas la... Je sais pas.
I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Yes, maybe. Je sais pas. On n'a pas l'air de trop l'aimer, notre père, hein, mais... Comment ça? Apparemment, il faut taper la tête... Taper la tête. Couper la tête du Thaumaturge après sa mort.
I knew you'd turn up.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Liga said he found some quack healer.
Yes,
Oui.
Thank you.
You don't recognize
J'ai trouvé
me, do you?
Rasputin.
But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings?
Uncle Voronian, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister, she's worried. We'll talk at home.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but... For now, I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but... what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late. And we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Avec qui? J'ai pas suivi. Ah, avec mon père, pardon. Bah je lui dis adieu.
Let's get this over with.
Adieu.
So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago.
Lire la nécrologie à voix haute.
After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better, and definitely closer to the truth.
Parler du rêve.
The day you died, you visited me in my
Ah,
dreams.
ouf, pardon. Je
I
vous
was
ai
a
tapé dessus.
child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutars.
Dire au
I'm
revoir.
sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia because she wasn't born a boy. Me because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now...
Bah partir.
Farewell, father.
Am I intruding?
Non, je me cassais. Depuis quand il est
Have you
là?
been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life.
Oh merde.
I came to pay my respects to the dead.
Okay.
Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
J'ai pas encore pris ma
I haven't
décision.
had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin.
Konechkin.
Goodbye.
Konechkin. Konechkin. C'est compliqué.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Bouquet portant un message. Vous saviez bien plus de valeur à mes yeux que je n'ai jamais voulu l'admettre et maintenant, vous n'êtes plus là, mon cœur se languit. Quelqu'un a laissé un message un peu commun à côté de cette banale coupe de fleurs. Crève A. Ça fait quoi? Enfin, ça changera rien. Quelqu'un a laissé un message à côté de... Nous avions des façons de faire différentes, mais nous partageons le même objectif. Nous nous battons pour honorer ta mémoire. Tes amis Thaumaturge. Ah! Le message renferme des condoléances d'amis. Apparemment, Père était resté en contact avec certains de ses confrères. Je n'aurais jamais pensé qu'autant de personnes viendraient faire leurs adieux à Père. Il s'agissait... en fait, à la fois d'amis très touchés par sa disparition et d'ennemis se réjouissant de sa mort. D'un extrême à l'autre, il semble que Père ait fait naître des émotions fortes chez toutes les personnes qu'il a rencontrées. Ah, et ça, c'est des pierres tombales, du coup.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Et c'est ma sœur.
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Je lui ai demandé.
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
I'm actually sparing you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a Thaumaturge? Come on, children. I'm sure my Pietia is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Oui.
Thanks.
Moi, je viens.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
C'est con, ça charge très vite et du coup les pages, bah on les voit pas. C'est un peu con. Parce qu'elles ont l'air vraiment très très belles. Hein. Je suis perdue. Ah ok, par là. Hop là.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too strong.
Thank you, Grajana dear. Let the guests wait. First I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
J'ai pas le droit de boire? Moi je voudrais bien boire un coup.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Lui dire de faire un chocolat chaud pour Lydia.
Make an extra creamy one for Lygia.
Ah, on va voir un
I
coup.
won't skimp on her.
Il y a toujours
Now,
Danaël
your
dans le
sister's
chat.
putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
Assiste à la lecture du testament dans le bureau de votre père. Ouais, mais je vais faire un petit tour d'abord. Hop. Y a rien qui... Lire. La Gazette, peu après que Sa Majesté l'Empereur a nommé nouveau gouverneur général de Varsovie, a commencé à crier les slogans honteux. Malgré la sécurité renforcée, un échauffourée a eu lieu. Les gendarmes n'ont pas tardé à contenir la situation, mais quelques blessés sont tout de même à déplorer, dont 2 policiers venus prêter main forte à la gendarmerie. Le meneur a été préhendé et plus de 30 personnes ont été arrêtées pour nuisance publique. C'est qui ça?
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Je peux te faire boire encore 60 fois, pas sûr que ta gourde soit assez grande. Non, non, je crois qu'elle est pas assez grande. En plus, elle commence à être un peu vide là, je t'avoue. Ça, c'est les sous-sols. Ok, du coup, je vais monter. Donne à celle qui porte une beauté sauvage et décontractante. Il vous donne envie de tomber dans ses griffes et de plonger lentement dans un rêve éternel grâce à la douce berceuse. Pourtant, son léger sourire mystérieux éveille un instinct primaire et inconscient en vous. Celui de la proie facile de son prédateur. Ah, il y a une porte. Ok. Monsieur Victor, c'est moi.
I'm ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to be present. Can we start reading your father's will?
Ok. Oui.
Yes, Let his will be done. Again.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify.
Je suis désolé. I just needed to quench my thirst. Alone, unfortunately.
I didn't manage to.
Please don't pay them any mind.
Ah, j'ai oublié.
Mr. Shulski's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Je vais pas être
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Ligia Shulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Ligia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
Attends jusqu'à la fin. À demander si
Now,
ma
Mr.
maman...
Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing. There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina. I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulski, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it.
Ah, j'ai un bouquin,
This
moi.
is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it
J'ai un
burdensome.
bouquin. Ok.
However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulski used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
Il a été volé plus tôt.
Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
Sur la mort?
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
Où ça s'est passé?
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
Dire que même lui ne le méritait pas.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him, myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a
Oui,
father.
mais c'est parce que c'est moi, je suis plus gentil que lui,
How
en fait.
typical of his sort of person to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined Nijitas, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
Demander des informations. Avouer que le bâtiment est en bon
I
début.
think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
En vrai.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
Je vais chercher
And
dans
where
les
are
affaires.
father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock-taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish.
Je sais pas
Now
qui
at
c'est,
least
alors
I
du
can
coup...
see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you
monsieur.
out.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.